take this headset off, okay? What the hecky? All right. So, you guys, today's message. Well, let me make sure it's turned off, right? Power off. All right. Today's message with Tina Wolf, bookwithtina.com. Trust God, or whatever your belief system is. That's what we're going to do today. Okay. We're going to continue on with Joyce Meyer. This just what seems to be coming on, and Trusting God Day by Day. These are the books that I'm going to utilize the bibliomancy for the messages of the day. So first, we're going to start off with my disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. During the reading, I may understand, you may not. You may understand, I may not. We both may understand during the reading, or we both may not understand during the reading. I'm going to ask that you respect my perspective, and I will also respect your perspective as well. If the information that you're receiving is different from the information I'm providing, it's quite all right. Please share the message because it may be for me or someone else. Please do not use these readings as a form of therapy or advice. Take the information you need, throw the rest away. I feel like somebody was like, move out of the way so I can see this whole entire tree of life. There you go. Whole tree of life. All right. All right. So today we're going to start off really quickly, is what I say. Trusting God day by day. Let's see what the message says. We're going to start off and it says, trust in Him. In what areas of your life does your mind need to be renewed? Trust that God will be patient with you as you practice right thinking. All right. It says, this is for September 23rd date for those of you that want to know the actual date that I'm reading from. Gird up, it says, quote unquote, gird up your mind. Therefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and rest your hope fully upon the grace that is to be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. First Peter chapter 1 verse 13, New King James Version. What's standing out immediately to me is rest. Rest. All right. Oh, we're going to skip to September 25th. It says, trust God with your life. Therefore, inheriting the promise is the outcome of faith and depends entirely on faith in order that it might be given as an act of grace, unmerited favor. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Oh, no, I'm not. September 26th. Stop overthinking things. Ooh, okay, well, let's just keep going. October 11th, it says, do what you can do. Let's keep going. November 10th, the simplest recipe. Sacrificing and offering you do not desire, nor have you delight in them. You have given me the capacity to hear and obey. Your law, a more valuable service than burnt offerings and sin offerings, which you do not require. God delights in our obedience. Naturally, it doesn't do God any good to instruct us if we aren't going to listen and obey. I was moved by a story from a pastor of a very large church who spoke at a pastor's conference in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I'm in Oklahoma. Hundreds of pastors came from all over the nation to hear this man tell what he did to build his church. He simply told them, I pray and I obey. I pray and I obey. One of the ministers who attended this meeting expressed to me his disappointment in the pastor's message. He said, I spent all that money and went all that distance to hear this world-renowned leader tell me how his ministry grew to the point it is. For 3 hours in various ways, he said the same thing. I pray, I obey. I pray, I obey. I pray, I obey. I pray, I obey. I kept thinking, surely there's something else. Looking back over more than 3 decades of walking with God, I would have to agree that if I put into words the simplest explanation for the success I have enjoyed, I too have learned to pray, hear from God, and then do what God tells me to do to the best of my ability. Over the years, I've been seeking God about my call on my life and pressing forward in what I feel He has told me to do. The essence in pressing forward in what I feel He has told me to do, the essence of it all is that I tried doing things my way and experienced only defeat and frustration. It took a few years, but I finally learned to pray and obey. It has not always been popular with everyone else, but I have prayed, I have obeyed, and it has worked. God's plan is not hard. We make it hard. If you want God's will for your life, I can tell you the recipe for this in its simplest form. Pray and obey. God has given you the capacity to do both. Trusting in Him. Trusting God is simple. Just pray and obey. If you do that, before you know it, you will have stepped right into His perfect plan for your life. There you go. It's just that simple. Pray and obey. That's it. All right. For those of you that cannot receive that message, I received the message. I got it. I got it. All right. But we're gonna go here. Battlefield of the mind. So if you're battling yourself on this particular topic, right? I mean, I get it. I got the message. I'm good. I'm good. I've been getting the message all day. Pray and obey. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Teach others to trust themselves and trust their intuition. I got it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I got it. I got it. Okay. So here we go. For those of you that don't got it, the first thing that popped up was a confused mind. Let's go and see what she has to say, shall we? All right, here we go. For those of you that did not understand, don't reason in the mind. Just obey the spirit. Don't reason in the mind. Just obey the spirit. That's it. That's the message for the whole freaking day. Regardless of your belief system. And I'm laughing at myself because it's like, I don't know what other way I can say it. And I laugh at myself because I have days like that. Sometimes I'm like, well, why am I doing that? And yesterday, I just watched a video about myself, right? I just watched a video about myself that said, you don't have to know everything. That's what it said. It said you don't have to know everything. And I used to be that person, but why? I need to know. I need to know. No, you don't need to know. Sometimes the reward comes after. The reward comes after your needing to. If you spend time trying to need to know why to be obedient, if that's what you need, God is a comedian in my life, y'all. If you spend that time needing to know, the time you're spending needing to know why something, instead of just saying, okay, let me pray, okay, let me be obedient, let me follow the lesson, let me go along with this, and you spend time on needing to know, you're going to miss the whole blessing. You're going to miss the whole reward. So that's why it comes after. It comes after. I'm going to say that. That's the whole message for the whole entire day, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. We're not going to go on and on. I mean, the book said what it said. The message said what it said. I pray and I obey. I should also say I hear and I obey. Okay? I love you guys so much. Oh, reminder, overthinking means self-doubt, and we're not into doubting ourselves. I'm just gonna laugh and smile for the rest of the day because I'm like, okay, why am I okay? And I literally just said before I came on, why. So this message is also for me, brought to you by me. And what we gonna do today? All right, we're gonna pray, we're gonna obey, and we're gonna follow. We're gonna follow. All right. I love you guys. Y'all have an awesome and amazing day. Be great, be wonderful. Book your appointments. And if you hard-headed, like Tina is hard-headed sometimes, but you need help, because I'm not always hard-headed, right? And maybe you need a little bit of help. You need a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of adjusting. I got you, right? So go to bookwithtina.com, book your one-on-one session. And I typically sometimes have specials going, and right now I do. And in order for you to find out what that special is, you're gonna have to go on my website and click and see, right? And if this is your first time watching me on YouTube, thank you and welcome. Click that subscribe button. And not only are you gonna click the subscribe button, but you're gonna like it, and you're gonna share it, and you're gonna tell your friends, and most importantly, turn those notifications on, because what's gonna happen is I'm about to start going live here, and then I'm gonna start doing my readings live here, so you can get your readings live here when you can catch me, right? I love you guys. Y'all be great, be awesome, be amazing. Have a wonderful day. Pray and obey. Heart emojis to the world. I love you guys so much. Click, clap.